Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Venom: The Last Dance stars Tom Hardy. Eddie and Venom on the run face pursuit from both worlds. As circumstances tighten, they're compelled to make a heart-wrenching choice that could mark the end of their symbiotic partnership. I started my channel back when the first Venom came out. Never reviewed it or Let There Be Carnage. Never was really a big fan of these films anyways. Besides the first one. I actually do like the first one for what it is. Let There Be Carnage was just not good at all. And honestly, these movies should have been rated R from the get go. And that's the one thing I kind of somewhat appreciate of this third one. They tried to add a little bit more of adult edge to the film. Is adult edge really the right word? More of a little bit of an edge to the film. And there's people brutally getting murdered and blood everywhere. So I appreciate that they're somewhat listening on that level on this for this movie, but was very hesitant about this movie going into it because I just was never really that big of a fan of these films. I knew going in not to have high expectations, be expecting like the similar realm of the other ones, and this one somehow just does everything else even worse. I don't get it. I don't know what went wrong with this movie. And for a movie that's only like an hour and a half ish, felt like it was meant to be longer. Even though I like that the movie was like around only 90 minutes, this movie should have been a lot longer, or at least gotten better fucking writers. I know the writer, I think it's the same writer throughout all three of these movies. And she also directs this movie. It's her first time directing, I believe, of all ever. And that probably explains a lot of the problems with this movie. And they should definitely gotten a different fucking writer. But Sony is an idiot, so they don't know what they're fucking doing. In this one, you have Eddie and Venom on the run because of their actions from the previous two films. While they're on the run, they figure out that Noel, the Venom's creator type, basically, is sending back these type of creatures to find this key, which this key can only be made if your symbiote and the thing that you are attached to die at some point and then come back to life. And that's basically the whole premise on the film. So while Noel is basically hunting down Venom that is basically created into this MacGuffin, you have the scientist who is doing research on these other symbiotes, who also has this secret operation that's going on that also involves this military dude, and this military dude is also looking for Venom to do more, I guess, experiments and also eliminate threats. This family that's trying to find aliens and go to Area 51 while Area 51 is being decommissioned, which I would never fucking believe ever happening ever. That doesn't make any fucking sense. But they're on this road trip, and next day somehow get forced into the third act. This movie is so fucking all over the place. There's like 5 to 7 subplots in the movie, and there's probably more I ain't mentioning. There's so much going on in this movie that it has no time to flesh any of these subplots out. We're literally jumping off to the next scene, and it's like, what fuck, we don't got time to finish the scene, just move on. We'll write this little stupid exposition dump part that will explain everything. Just go make it in the same location. Just make everything happen like a mile away from one another, and just have them show up out of nowhere. It's just so fucking lazy, and none of the jokes were ever funny. I maybe chuckled maybe twice throughout the whole entire movie. There was not that much really anything here to grasp on. Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock still does a good job, I say, but it doesn't even seem like he wants to be there. And so whenever I hear him now saying on interviews no, I'm done with Eddie, I'm done with Venom, this is my last one, I fucking believe him just off, not because of the movie. I believe him because off of his performance that he doesn't want to fucking do this anymore. This movie is just all over the place, and it felt like it wanted to have this big conclusion to this trilogy, but not going too big, making it trying to be more contained with one another, and it makes it feel very fucking messy. Moments being forced and characters making dumb decisions, and it's like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you fucking do that? Even though you know that you're on the run and on the hunt, and if you do that thing, you're gonna get caught. And it's not like a smart plan where they need to do it. No, it's literally for a fucking joke is the reason why they do this certain thing in the film. I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It was also not funny, and you could tell right at bat from the bat of this movie that what kind of movie you're gonna get. Like literally 10 minutes in, even I was going in with like zero expectations on this movie, but just 10 minutes into the film, I knew like, oh, this is gonna be even worse. Just based off the jokes that they tried to pull off in the first 10 minutes, and it was just not funny. None of the action really worked. Like there's this cool third act action sequence, I guess, but by that point I was already knocked out of the film. I'm gonna give Venom: The Last Dance a D minus. Is it worse as Madam Web? Probably not. I think this is probably still slightly better than Madam Web. I probably get slightly more entertainment out of out of this than Madam Web. But man, this was fucking awful. It was not good in any way, and I was still someone that was still trying to root for these movies, even though I wasn't enjoying them that much. I still wanted these movies to be good. I just was never connecting with them, especially with this fucking last one. Anyway, guys, let me know your guys' thoughts of Venom: The Last Dance down below in the comment section. If you guys liked it, did you guys not? Let's have a conversation. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.